Welcome to the Round of Texas here at Texas Motor Speedway. These cars are going to be fast tonight. Low drag, low downforce. Cars will be a bit of a handful, but they won't be going side by side like we've seen in the past, which is a good thing because we've seen a lot of major wrecks happen on these mile-and-a-half ovals when they get side by side like that. Gonna be a very, very fast race, and as always, it might be a bit dangerous if they're not careful. A couple of big news items coming out of there was some penalties. Zachary Fitzwater got a 5-point penalty, I believe, for blocking. DJ Curtis got a 3-point penalty for wrecking, 3 or 5, for wrecking William Brock there at the end of the race. And there was a couple other penalties there. You'll have to see the series website to look specifically at what happened. But other than that, should be a very fast night here today. Gonna be a bit nail-biting, but it should be a fun race. Let's get down to that race. James Shelley leads the field of 42 down to the green here at Texas Motor Speedway, and away we go here for the first oval race of the season. Good start by everybody so far. Looks like Will Hoyt, the race winner from Road Atlanta, is going to slide in. Maybe, nope, I thought he was going to try and slot in there between DJ Curtis and the 86, but we're off here. Not a lot of side-by-side action expected in this race because it is very difficult to do that, but we are expecting a lot of close drafting. Oh, Will Hoyt's got a problem already. Looks like he's got a problem. He's coming down pit road. Something is amiss on that car. Looks like we also got one of the, that would be Vince Allen, so the 2 race winners so far this season are on pit road. So they're going to go a lap down. I have a feeling we're going to get a new race winner today. Or at least a new race winner this season today. DJ Curtis in second, Brock in third, Matthews in fourth. Charles Samper leads the pack in fifth. Sixth is Ekdahl, seventh is Griffin, eighth is John Arndt, the Texan. And the 9th and 10th are the 2 S3 cars of Aaron Perkins and Jessica Shelton. William Brock, our point leader, is looking for second position right now. Brock is looking pretty strong today, or all season he has. Whoa! DJ Curtis was getting a bit aggressive with him there. And it looks like Ryan Matthews is going to get the spot. You'll see that the outside line is at a heavy disadvantage here at Texas Motor Speedway. Looks like Texas Motor Speedway will be a very one-groove raceway, but it is going to come down to drafting. Tyler Thaber's the first casualty of the race. He would fall out of the race with an engine grenading. So tough break for Thaber. That looks pretty terminal right there. So Tyler Thaber's season, as typically with most of his seasons, start off quite badly. The Bazooka's car blew up, much like a bazooka itself would. Ryan Griffin would have a tire go down here. I think he had a little bit of contact with Art, and that's going to slow the pack down. With Ekdahl, he got low, and whoa, who's that on the outside? Looks like one of the Quick Fit cars. That's Ben Atkins going beast mode on the outside there, the British driver. Not used to these ovals, maybe in Britain. I think they got Mallory Park in Rockingham and a couple other circuits, but that's going to pack this entire group up here. Gabe Messina, Jake Baskinger, and Nick Percules, along with Kuznetsov, and there's a big pack back there. Got to be careful here because one small move could wipe out quite a few cars. And we're on board with Ben Atkins to most likely watch the move of the race here. There's Thaber coming down pit road here. Texas Motor Speedway, and you're going to see Griffin is going to be quite slow here and slow up the entire field. Ben Atkins goes to the outside and, well, passes about 8 cars in the process. Great job by Ben Atkins there. But much likely on most super speedways, Atkins would be caught. And, oh, Atkins tried to throw a block there on Shelton there. I don't know if that's going to work out well, but drafting is a bit important here. As you can see, Atkins is falling back quite quickly, and it's just going to be a matter of where he'll fall in the line. I'm guessing he'll fall quite a bit down in the line. Unless maybe he slots in between Myatt and Shelton. Looks like Myatt's going to let him in, maybe. No, maybe not. Myatt's still looking low. Oh, crash in the back! Kuznetsov and the 4 Vander Pescher round. And oh, Dodd's in it. And this could be big. This could be big. Oh, looks like Kuznetsov got hit on the apron, but everybody else, I think, got away. Oh, Will Hoyt. I see Will Hoyt, Kyle Collins, and Fitzy, and this is what happened up here. You're going to see, yeah, Vander Pesch didn't give Kuzi a lot of room there, and, well, there went Vander Pesch around, and that's where Dodd flips him over, and around they go. Angel in it as well, and that's where Washer would get into Vander Pesch, or would get into Kuznetsov there. So here's what happened to Kuznetsov as he fires down the track. He's going to get into Will Hoyt there, and that's where Angel slots into this whole mess. And, oh, Fitzwater got turned by, I think, Collins there. Fitzwater, I think, would jump on the brakes here. No, Fitzwater got into Siren there, and that's where Eichholz and Collins slid into the back of him. Ryan Griffin went around as well. Griffin fell back pretty early on. Oh, Fontana got in it. I saw Luca Fontana and Jay Stella would slide in there as well. On board with Jacob Eichholz here. Not a whole lot you can do when the entire track's blocked like that. They all slammed on the brakes, and, well, not the start of the season Eichholz wanted there, but he seems like he gets into a wreck early on in the majority of these races. On board with Yevgeny Kuznetsov, you're going to see a lot of kind of craziness here with Kuznetsov. You can see Vander Pesch doesn't really know that Kuznetsov's there, really. He should have really known that. And we're hearing that Vander Pesch might have a steward's inquiry here. And, well, as you're going to see here, oh, Washer just slid in there, and I guess that took out a few more cars. We're going to go on board with Washer next. On board with Chris Washer here. He looks low, and, well, the pack just slid down around him. Actually, I thought we'd take out a few more cars than this. On board with Chris Dodd here. And just not a whole lot you can do in that situation. Oh, that was a nasty hit to the side of Vander Pesch. Luckily, Vander Pesch would get out of it. And actually, I can't believe, oh, they did get into a wreck further up. So hard slides on the brakes here, but right there, you just got into Eichholz, and that took out quite a few cars in that wreck, actually. How to avoid a wreck 101 by Trek Tauger here. Watch him miss this. The two cars in front of him would wreck. There goes Washer. There goes Hart. Great avoidance there by Trek Tauger to miss that wreck. In total, 15 cars were taken out in this wreck. Pretty big, or 15 cars were involved in this wreck. I'm not sure about taken out, but looks like typically on these super speedways you'll see the big one, and that's what kind of happened here. Just a kind of a nasty wreck there. Will Hoyt took a big hit there by Fontana, but yeah, just what you get with this kind of racing. James Shelley would lead the field back to the green here at Texas Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. That's Andrew Cross on the inside. Cross, I believe, had a slow pit stop. 23 cars, I believe, are remaining in this race. As John Arndt is going now. Charles Sanford doing well in this race. Ryan Matthews, Aaron Perkins, DJ Curtis, Tuomas Cernan, Jessica Shelton, and Kenny Myatt are top 10. Ben Atkins in actually, maybe not. It says Ben Atkins is in the top 10, so I don't know what's going on. But James Shelley continues to lead this race. But now Texan John Arndt now is closing in on the lead. He's going to dive underneath Shelley there. Shelley's going to try and run him down a bit there, but no use doing that. Arndt will take the lead as the crowd has got to be happy. A Texan's leading here at Texas Motor Speedway. The other Texan in this race was Aiden Shepard. I don't believe he was in the wreck, and he wasn't. He's in 18th position. So Aiden Shepard is doing a great job to show Texas what he's doing. Will Hoyt, or Tristan Will Hoyt also has some Texas connections, but he fell out of the race pretty early on. And yeah, Tristan Will Hoyt was out of the race. Roman Rahal, the Ohioan, on the outside there, he took a pretty nasty hit at Road Atlanta. Joshua Michaels has some rear end damage, I think, from that wreck. Michaels got pile driven, but it's not seeming to hamper his ability so far. James Shelley now is closing back in on Arndt now here on lap 20 of 81. This is going to be, I think, a pretty back and forth style race, as Shelley is trying to close back in a bit here, but Arndt, second place in pointsman,
He's doing a good job here. Where's William Brock and all this? Brock is out of the race. Not sure exactly what happened to Brock. We'll have to take a look because maybe Brock was involved in an incident with Michael. No, our point leader Brock just fell out of the race, and actually Ryan Matthews nearly hit him. This was before the wreck took place, so we kind of missed this because of the wreck. But William Brock did fall out of the race. Aaron Perkins would be the next car to suffer a mechanical casualty as she would break down in front of the field and slowly bring it down to the apron. That would slow up the pack again, and we saw the last time what happened with the pack slowing up, or packing up. Didn't exactly end all that well. And now it's Trek Tauger's turn to experience the mechanical bug there as he passes Perkins, but also blows up his car. So we're seeing a lot of mechanical problems here. Now Tauger falls out of the race. Tauger the Tiger, as he's known on Twitter, is out of the race. So Trek Tauger is done. We're on board with DJ Curtis. DJ Curtis, of course, won the American 700 when it was run here. So Curtis has a lot of experience and a lot of good luck here at Texas Motor Speedway. We're expecting him to work. We're hearing that he's going to start working with maybe Ryan Matthews and Charles Sanford, at least catch the leaders up there. You can maybe see them on a white car there. That's Andrew Cross. Cross is, of course, a lap down. You might be able to see the green outline of James Shelley over there. They're going to need to work together if they want to catch those cars, though. This also hasn't been a great start of the season for Kenny Myatt. Myatt has had a pretty lackluster start to the season, but now, despite having good cars and on a track that he thought he wouldn't do well at, he actually is running top 10. And now you're seeing Myatt really start shoving, I think, DJ Curtis and this pack along. This is kind of where this could be one of the cars that win this race. Is going to be in this, could be in this pack, because Arndt and Shelley, I think they're a little bit far ahead right now, and if there's another caution, who knows. Kenny Myatt up there is starting to make moves with DJ Curtis. They're starting to pass some cars as the pack is looking relatively aggressive right now, and you don't really want to do that, especially with the kind of racing we're seeing here. There's Nick Percules, another guy who specializes on these high-speed ovals. Jessica Shelton further back was also going to be a threat, is also expected to be a threat in this race. Nick Percules is doing a great job in the 83. Another bad start to the season. A lot of cars that had a good start to the season were taken out, and a lot of cars that are struggling are, and the first two races are doing well here. And so Myatt now is coming to lead this pack. Which leading the pack gives you clean air, but you gotta have a really strong car to be up there for a long period of time, and he's got to see if he can hold off Hercules here, and that's going to be easier said than done. The lead pack is being held up now by Sean Angel, another driver with a bad start to the season. He's still in the race, but he is damaged and slow. This is where we're going to expect the leaders to maybe lose a bit of their advantage here, something like Angel, but when this car maybe gets caught by the big pack, we might see a wreck, so who knows what'll happen. It's going to be one of those crazy, typically on these super speedways, you do get a lot of lap traffic issues, and well, this could be another instance of that. The mechanical woes of this race continue with Jake Baskinger falling out of the race as he holds up the two Sanfors in the 1 and 2 cars. As, whoa, Henry Sanford very well held up there. That actually is going to split up the pack a little bit there. And, well, problems for Jake Baskinger. Possibly could have won at Road Atlanta, but he's, and looked pretty strong here, but I don't think that's going to happen either place. Well, it didn't happen at Road Atlanta, and it's not going to happen here either. However, on the 47th lap of the race, a debris caution would come out as, John Arndt would get, have his lead, his and James Shelley's lead reeled back because of debris. And this is where things are going to get interesting. Now the pack's going to be bunched back up again as the Dodge Charger pace car is going around. We're hearing that there might be a new pace car coming up soon. Ferrari loves to bring their pace cars out to ARCSOA races, and I don't think the Charger is going to be at the European races. You'll probably have some kind of crazy Mercedes or something. There goes James Shelley and Arndt down pit road
And the rest of the field, for the most part, is as well. On the restart, John Arndt would lead over James Shelley. Shelley's going to go to the inside immediately to try and take the lead back. Will Arndt have the knowledge to slam in there and close the block? Yes, he does. Actually, more like Shelley didn't get the run going, but looks like Roush is battling pretty hard there. The majority of the pack is being held up by Angel. Oh, Shelley and Arndt have a problem. And I think I did see that. They did pit before the pace car got to them, which is a rule in ARCSOA. They cannot pit unless the pace car catches them. And, the pits don't open until then. Arndt and Shelley made that mistake, and they have to pit now. So that's going to put the race leader as the 9 of Myatt's leading this race now, with Ekdal and Hercules in second and third. But here comes Ekdal to the lead now. Hercules, oh, yellow's out. Yellow flag is out. As we had 2 cars come off pit road, I wonder what that yellow was about. Going around the track, I couldn't find anything. It looks like there's another debris yellow. But Ekdal has taken the lead back. Will Angel get back on the lead lap is the question now. We think Henry Sanford or Andrew Cross will. Angel will get back on the lead lap. So Angel back on the lead lap. Another caution. Not sure what that one was about, but this also really hurts over 2 fastest cars in the race, James Shelley and John Arndt. So John Arndt and James Shelley are on the tail end of the lead lap right now. Ekdal, we think, maybe pitted early. I'm not sure. I thought I saw him pit early. And there's Scott Roush. Roush has some rear end damage from that one wreck. But he's the first car 1 lap down. He, I believe, is battling with Arndt and Shelley. No, he's not. Never mind. So we're going to have to see will Ekdal and Myatt, for that matter, get penalized now. They did, I think, pit a bit early, which you can't pit unless unless the pits are open. And, well, I don't necessarily know if it was for them. Nope, it's open. They did not get penalized. No penalty for them. They had just turned the light on beforehand, so now it's a big race now. Ekdal has gotten by Roush, but second place Myatt has had trouble with him. So Ekdal is leading this race as Ekdal gets by his teammate, his Durban Sport teammate, which is James Shelley. So now they're all being held up by Roush, second on back is. The pack finally dispatches of Scott Roush for the most part, as we're seeing Roush fall back through the order. Seeing a lot of people make their moves. Maybe a run here with Matthew. Nope, I thought Matthews might have left the door open. We think Henry Sanford might here. Reigning champion for Honda Development. Yeah, he is going to slot behind Matthews, and in between Matthews and Henry Sanford. Looks like Charles Sanford on the outside is falling back there, but Ekdal now has slotted himself into a very comfortable lead. DJ Curtis now is in second place. He's worked his way up to second position. And now Curtis is going to be a big factor at the end of the race if he can get by James Shelley cleanly. Shelley, the British driver, having a great run today. Or had a great run going today. Now he's lapped down in 20th. There goes DJ Curtis to the lead. Or to second, rather. Ekdal is being held up by Arndt here. Arndt, I believe, is one of the faster cars on track. No, Ekdal's the fastest, I think. No, I take that back. DJ Curtis just set the fastest lap of the race. Purple all the way around the track. So now Curtis will be a factor. They are both sponsored by Red Bull, but they drive for 2 different teams, but they're both Audis. Audi is both Durban Sport and Red Bull's sponsorship, hence why there is a Red Bull kind of Audi partnership here. So it's going to be a battle of which Red Bull team has the most juice in them, as Myatt actually has a lot of help from Shelton, Hercules, and Matthews back there in third. So maybe we'll see them become a factor. As now finally Ekdal's trying to make a move here on the 15 car. Doesn't get it that time, but he should clear him this time.
However, John Arndt is fighting back to try and get his lap back if there's another caution. Arndt is one of the faster cars on track, and it looks like Arndt is going to get back to the inside, and that's going to be something DJ Curtis wants to see back here. Curtis, the Missouri native, having an awesome run here. Whoa! Little bit of almost contact there between Arndt and Ekdahl. If the car's faster, you are allowed to make those moves, but now DJ Curtis is definitely within the slipstream of Ekdahl now. Ekdahl, the Swedish rally driver, actually raced a bit with Kuznetsov in rallying, maybe in Formula Russe as well. Ooh, a little bit of contact there again. Ekdahl gets him, but will DJ Curtis allow Arndt to slot in? There's not a whole lot of time left in this race. Toward the end of this race, the two quick fit cars are starting to mount a run here. They've worked themselves up the field. They both had a very slow pit stop, but the two quick fit cars are doing a great job getting up through the field now, through this pack. Now they're fighting for top 10 positions now. Messena is pushing Ben Atkins along, and this is where things are going to get pretty interesting for the quick fit brigade. Kenny Myatt has been dispatched by Ryan Matthews for third position now, as here comes Jessica Shelton now is going to try and mount a run on Myatt on the inside. Going way low doesn't have a whole lot of grip. Staying in the middle where Myatt was has more grip, but if you can get a run down the back stretch or the front stretch, Shelton can get a move done here. And now we're going to have some lap traffic for these cars to deal with now. You've got Arndt already, and then you've got Cooper. That's not Cooper, sorry, and that's Sean Angel there. This is going to be important to see what they can do here. It looks like Angel is trying to slot in, but it's not going to work out well for Angel's case, as DJ Curtis has Ekdahl within his grasp here. Only approaching 11 to go this time. Ekdahl is doing a good job keeping Curtis behind him, but I think Curtis has a little bit better of a car than Ekdahl does. Ryan Matthews is third place, pretty strong over second place, but the leaders right now, I don't think they're going to catch them. They did get by the lapped car of Shelley there, and they are making a charge, but I don't think they've got a whole lot of time left. And yeah, that's going to be, I think it's going to be Ekdahl versus Curtis right now, because I'm not seeing much of anything behind that. It's just kind of, oh, we got a yellow! And the race is going to end under yellow. Race is going to end under yellow. Oh, Ben Atkins, Sean Angel, and there's another car further up. Looks like that is Jacob Hart. We're going to see what happened here. And yeah, it looks like Atkins just slid up the track there in front of Angel, and that's a nasty hit there for Atkins. Luckily, he would walk away, or he was taken to the infield care center for a medical update, but that hit is just gruesome to watch, but he would go to the infield care center, bruised up quite badly. I think Atkins was there, took a pretty hefty hit there. Sean Angel would, Sean Angel and Jacob Hart would walk away from their cars, but they will not finish this race. And we're going to take a look at this hit again here, and yeah, you can just see Atkins and then he took the second hit there. He had a nasty passenger side hit into the wall there with taking out Hart, and then Angel drilled him into the door, and that's going to end all their races. And it also is going to end the race, as Lucien Ekdahl is going to win this race under yellow. Second position is going to go to DJ Curtis, third to Ryan Matthews, fourth to Kenny Myatt, and it's going to be a kind of a buzzkill of a finish, but looks like that's how it's going to end here. We don't do 2-lap dashes or anything of the sorts here in ARCSOA Lead Series. There have been talks about starting that, though. This will only fuel the discussion behind 2-lap dashes. Well, they tried it a couple of years ago, and needless to say, it didn't end well, to say the least. I think I remember a lot of needless wrecks. So Lucien Ekdahl will win the race. DJ Curtis, second position. Both those two cars with a class of the field. Third is going to Ryan Matthews. First podium for the Connecticut driver, for the driver from Connecticut. Fourth to Kenny Myatt. Fifth to Jessica Shelton. Sixth to Nick Percules. Seventh to Tuomas Saarinen. Percules we thought would do a lot better here. Eighth to Ray Hall, the Ohioan. Ninth to Gabe Messina. 10th to Eddie Shimpadkar. Great run by the Padkar car. 11th place to Charles Sanford. 12th to Andrew Cross. 13th to Joshua Michaels. 14th, didn't catch who that was, but 15th is to John Arndt. 14th actually is Aiden Shepard. 16th to James Shelley. 17th to Scott Roush. 18th to Henry Sanford. 19th to Jacob Hart. 20th to Ben Atkins. 21st to Sean Angel. 22nd to Baskinger. 23rd to Tauger. 24th to Aaron Perkins. And 25th to Chase Sella. Behind that, everybody else gets 1 point. So we will see you next week for the round of Tennessee at Nashville. That should be a pretty interesting race at Nashville. ARCSOA's first ever run there at Nashville.